Hey guys, this is a video on how to do the cash flow statement for information systems. As you can see, I've already set up my Excel spreadsheet with my business name, owner name, and cash flow statement 2021 and my logo. If you printed out the assignment sheet for this, it says to do all that on the assignment sheet. Also, the cash flow statement is a basic business document that lets you know how much cash you have at any given time. So this is a kind of forecast since we haven't opened it up, our business yet. So this just kind of gives you an idea of how much cash you might have at any given moment. So then I went ahead and typed in January there. And I used my skinny cross drag to fill in for February and March, so I didn't have to type those in. And then I put all these categories down the side, just like it says on your assignment sheet. So I'm going to start filling in numbers. Our first number is 0 because we just opened up, so we have no money. So it's 0. It's already formatted as a $sign, as you can see. Cash in is a general category, so we won't have anything for this category. If you want to fill it in like that, just to kind of keep it in your mind a little more clear that you don't put information in there, you're welcome to do that. The only way you'll be getting cash into your business is through sales. So I'm going to make up a number. I would like for you to use the same number. We're going to say our first month of sales, we're going to make $254,789 in sales. Okay, that's our first month. That's how much we're expecting to take in. All right, so we do have some expenses that first month. We have food that we're going to purchase, and then we're going to have generally just all the other expenses like rent and utilities and salaries and all that kind of stuff. So our food purchase is going to be $63,209. And then our expenses paid is $48,765. I once again had formatted these as $signs, so they're formatting automatically as zeros. All right, so this is our only formula so far. This is our only little trick that you have to have. So this formula we have to enter manually using our keyboard. So you always start a formula with an equal sign, and then we're going to use our parentheses. So you're going to be adding your beginning cash balance to your sales. That's the total amount you've taken in the month of January, the total amount of cash that you had in January. So we're going to add this one plus this one. All right, that gives you how much we took in. Now we have to subtract what we took out. All right, so another parentheses plus. So that's adding food purchase and expenses paid together and subtracting it from our cash balance and our sales in. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so we only have to enter that formula one time because if you remember, we have our beautiful skinny cross drag. All right, so now we're going to play with our numbers a little bit. The first thing we're going to use is, I'm going to make these bold because I don't like it when I can't just see what I'm doing. That makes it a little more clear to me. All right, so I'm going to automatically reference this number so I don't have to type it. So all I'm going to do is equals and click there. So you can see it referenced B12. If I press enter, it's going to give me that, and hopefully you remember what that means. It means I need to click and drag out a little bit. So right now I have $142.815 because I haven't taken in any sales yet, and I haven't spent any of my money yet. So let's make our sales go up by just a little bit. 256 900. And I went up just a little bit. You can see that's not formatted as a $sign, so make sure you change it. Let's make our food purchase go down a little bit because we had some reserves from last month. So let's make it 45,998. Once again, I'm going to have to go back and formula it. But we hired somebody new, so now maybe our expenses go up to 50,987. Okay, so now you can see that we have this amount in reserve. So we have a lot of money that we're stockpiling here. Okay, so you can, let me see if this works. If I click and drag and skinny cross drag over, will it reference that cell? It did. So that's all I had to do was skinny cross drag over. So maybe in March it got really cold and it snowed, so we did not make as much money that month. We only made $190,000. We lost some food to the cold. The power went out, so we had to buy a lot more food. So maybe this month we had to buy $89,954 in food, and we had to pay some overtime because some people couldn't work. So we had to pay the people who could come into work more money. $78,356. Okay, we're gonna format all of that as dollar signs. And that is the figure that we came up with. So at the end of all this time, you have this much amount of cash in reserves. So the final thing that we're going to do is just put a border around it. Use my border button. And you can make this look more attractive, of course. I think it's on your sheet to do so. I'm going to fill bucket. I'm going to use my color that kind of goes with my... Really, it already looks pretty much attractive. So now, save this, download it, whatever you need to do, and then turn it in through the assignment, turn in cash flow statement. So that was a pretty easy one. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to email me. Make sure yours looks just like mine, same numbers, but make sure you use formulas because I am checking for that. Have a great day.